In academia, a fellow is a member of a group of learned people who work together as peers in the pursuit of mutual knowledge or practice. The fellows may include visiting professors, postdoctoral researchers and doctoral researchers. It may also indicate an individual recipient of a graduate-level merit-based form of funding akin to a scholarship. Academia, Research Fellow. The title of Research Fellow is used to denote an academic research position at a university or a similar institution and is roughly equivalent to the title of lecturer in the teaching career pathway. Teaching Fellow at a university. The title of Teaching Fellow is used to denote an academic teaching position at a university or similar institution and is roughly equivalent to the title of lecturer. The title Fellow can also be bestowed to an academic member of staff upon retirement who continues to be affiliated to a university in the United Kingdom. Oxford, Cambridge and Dublin. At colleges of the ancient universities of Oxford, Cambridge, and Dublin, fellows form the governing body of the college. They may elect a council to handle day-to-day management. All fellows are entitled to certain privileges within their colleges, which may include dining at high table and possibly the right to a room in college. At Cambridge, retired academics may remain fellows. At Oxford, however, a governing body fellow would normally be elected a fellow emeritus and would leave the governing body upon his or her retirement. Distinguished old members of the college, or its benefactors and friends, might also be elected honorary fellow, normally for life. But beyond limited dining rights, this is merely an honor. Most Oxford colleges have fellows by special election or supernumerary fellows, who may be members of the teaching staff, but not necessarily members of the governing body. Graduate School Fellowships. In the context of graduate school in the United States and Canada, a fellow is a recipient of a fellowship. Examples are the NSF Graduate Research Fellowship, the National Defense Science and Engineering Graduate Fellowship, the Guggenheim Fellowship, the Rosenthal Fellowship and the Presidential Management Fellowship. Academia Administration, Harvard University. At Harvard and some other universities in the United States, fellows are members of the Board of Trustees who hold administrative positions as non-executive trustee rather than academics. Cambridge and Oxford colleges. Some senior administrators of a college such as bursars are made fellows, and thereby become members of the governing body, because of their importance to the running of a college. Secondary education, teaching fellows in the U.S. The term used, in the United States, the high school and middle school setting for students or adults that assist a teacher with one or more classes. Learned or professional societies, or specialty training. Fellows are the highest grade of membership of most professional or learned societies. Lower grades are referred to as members, or associates. How a fellowship is acquired varies for each society, but may typically involve some or all of these: a qualifying period in a lower grade, passing a series of examinations, nomination by two existing fellows who know the applicant professionally, evidence of continued formal training post-qualification, evidence of substantial achievement in the subject area, submission of a thesis or portfolio of works which will be examined. Exclusive learned societies such as the Royal Society have fellow as the only grade of membership, others like the Faculty of Young Musicians have members holding the post of associate and posts honoris causa. Honorary Fellow. Appointment as an honorary fellow in a learned or professional society can be either to honor exceptional achievement and/or service within the professional domain of the awarding body or to honor contributions related to the domain from someone who is professionally outside of it. Membership of the awarding body may or may not be a requirement. U.S. medical training. In U.S. medical institutions, a fellow refers to someone who has completed residency training and is currently in a 1 to 3 year subspecialty training program. Industry and corporate. Large corporations in research and development-intensive industries appoint a small number of senior engineers and scientists as technical fellows. Technical fellow is the most senior rank or title one can achieve in a technical career, though some fellows also hold business titles such as vice president or chief technology officer. Non-profit organizations and government. The title fellow can be used for participants in a professional development program run by a non-profit or governmental organization. This type of fellowship is a short-term work opportunity for professionals who already possess some level of academic or professional expertise that will serve the non-profit mission. Fellows are given a stipend as well as professional experience and leadership training. See also, Academia, Notes and References.